Hello and welcome to what some may call a stream. How are you doing today? I am doing pretty aight. Let me know if audio sounds okay, by the way. I didn't do a test stream because I had faith that it would sound okay. For once. It should. I don't see why it wouldn't. Yeah. I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of drawing today, as you do when you're like an artist and stuff. I don't know. Can artists in chat confirm? Do you draw? So yeah, just got a couple of commissions to work on. I'm gonna attempt to finish all 4 of these today, so that I can spend the rest of the month focusing entirely on making chip link videos and other projects that I'm going to announce very soon. Other exciting projects that are going to be a lot of work, but very worth it, I suppose. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna, like, draw, I guess? I don't know. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing here? Who knows? Hey Nebula, how's it going? How is it going? I hope it's going. I sure hope it does. Okay. If you've ever been to a commission stream from me before, where I work on Patreon commissions, my process is I don't, like, work on one at a time. You can see right now I have 4 open. These are the 4 I have in my queue right now. Can confirm as an artist we don't draw. Okay, I see. I guess there are artists that draw and artists that don't draw. That was supposed to be a joke, but it actually kind of makes sense. You don't have to draw to be an artist. So yeah, we got this headshot for Tay Fox. We got this full body for Chiplin Lee. Another headshot for Tyler. And a full body for Alexander. I'm literally just gonna, like, work on him and while I chat with you guys. So I feel like touching up this one a little bit more. So let's go. Tell me how you guys are doing though. I wish to be informed about how you guys are doing. Did you know in Australia they say, "How are you going?" So strange and silly. I'm like, how am I going? I'm good, doing alright, fine, nice. Tired, yo. Just like me, for real? I had another, like, I slept pretty well last night. I actually went to sleep a little bit earlier than I usually would. But then I ended up having, like, really vivid dreams again. And as I have previously complained about, when I have really vivid dreams, I wake up as if I didn't even sleep. It's very annoying. Doing silly. That's great. But if the money, it would be cool to see how you draw my soda. Heck yeah. I'm probably JK LMNOP. I closed my commissions for now. Because I'm gonna take a little break in April. Give my wrists a rest. So my next commission opening will probably be either like the end of April or May. How are you going is how they say it in German. Yeah, you're right. I never thought about that. I mean, although you would say like Vegetus Dio, which is kind of like there's the S there, so it's like how is it going? Isn't that correct? Bread Cat, that sounds like actually epic. Not gonna lie. Very epic and honestly also kind of nice. Also, what did you guys think of my newest video that I just dropped yesterday? Those emotes are very small on my screen, but she looks amazing. I'm gonna push this mouth a little bit more happy. Unexpected and relatable. Nice. I'm glad. I feel like I'm honestly really proud of how it came out. I feel like I've improved a lot in my animation within the last few months. And I'm pretty proud of how I like interpreted the song. Yeah, I'm a pro at the relatable animations. Heck yeah. Next one might not be particularly relatable, but hopefully still funny. Yeah, it's like one of the first times in an extremely long time where I've made a video and actually like been proud of how it came out. There's always something when I release a video I'm like not 100% happy with, or like, could have done better, don't watch this video, it's bad. Like, I do still, there are some things about Insomnia that I feel like I could have done a bit better. But as a whole, the animation, like the video itself as a whole, I'm very proud of. Very proud to show it to people, for once. Imagine not hating your own work because it's not 100% perfect, what the heck? That's illegal?
$5 from Chipstone, happy not birthday. I saw you updated the Trello this morning and got really excited, and gets my little guy, I love him, A.
Thanks so much for that, Chipstone, I really appreciate it. I thought it was you, but I wasn't 100% sure because, you know, Chip is a pretty common name as we have both experience. Yeah. Cute Benoy. Jackalope, I assume? And happy not birthday to you too. Hope you are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. I honestly feel like, well, I felt like, yesterday I kind of felt burnt out. Because I wanted to get a bit more progress on these commissions done yesterday. But I really struggled to find the energy for it. So I did it today before stream instead. Like, I just wanted to get past the, like, what do you call that? Like, the ideas stage, I guess, because I find that pretty difficult to do on stream. I don't know. Something about, being watched stresses me out to the point where I feel like I can't concentrate on coming up with ideas. Pretty funny when you're trying to be a streamer, but yeah. Anyway. Because I kind of felt like I had a bit of art block last night. And I was like, oh no, this is really bad timing. But when I started like working on the sketches for these commissions this morning, I was like, wait, actually, never mind. False alarm. That's cool. But you be an artist draws things since when? So I'm like, you know, inventing a new type of like activity that artists can do. It's called drawing. It's when you take a pencil and you put it in your hand and then you put the pencil on the paper. It makes lines. It's called drawing. Feel free to try it out yourself, but I have applied for a patent, so you're gonna have to pay me a certain amount of tax after a while. But it's okay, I'll let you have a free trial. Just watch the video, amazing as always. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's the really nice thing about making short videos. If any of you guys missed it, you can just go watch it real quick.
$7 Canadian from Tay. What a coincidence. It's also not my birthday today. Also, my fluffy boy is on the awoo. Meet Tay Fox.
I still can't get over how the awoo is so short, regardless of how many O's you put in there. Thanks, Tay. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this is Tay. Don't worry, I'm still gonna add your hair in. I have not forgotten. I feel kind of like mixed about this texture. Like it looks cool, but I don't know if it's like too messy for my liking. The thing is, when you zoom out like this, you can't see it as much. And like, for the most part, people aren't going to be like looking at the drawing like this, so... I noticed recently that I have quite a bad habit when I'm drawing of like zooming in way too much and working on like really tiny details. But then you zoom out and you don't even see those details, so it's like, what was I even doing that entire time? This drawing thing sounds difficult. It is very difficult. Only the strongest warriors can practice drawing. Also, sometimes less is more. Very true. Very true. It's like, you know, I think a lot of people conflate like, oh, you spent a lot of time on this thing, therefore it has more value. It would be cool if that was true, that we could all just like work longer and get more money. But for example, but that's not how it works. So like, why spend 30 hours touching up like 3 pixels on your canvas that you're not even gonna see anyway? Also, autosave is enabled, as you can see by the pop-up. So there shouldn't be any accidents anymore. Also, there are currently a lot of games on sale on Steam right now. So I've kind of been thinking about like if I should yoink any to play on stream next week. If you have any in particular you'd like to see me play, please please let me know. I did notice that Hollow Knight is on sale, and I know that like a lot of people really enjoy that game and might like to see me play it for the first time. For example. And there's also a couple of games that I've had on my wishlist for a while. That are a bit more obscure, but I feel like they would be fun to stream. And also, One Shot is on sale as well. I think that's another one that people recommended a lot. Have you played Celeste? I actually have not played Celeste, but I do own it. I've owned it for like 3 years now. Because it was part of that itch.io bundle for Black Lives Matter. So I've literally like owned that game since then, and I haven't touched it once. Oh, you know what I did though? When Bapity was at my house, she booted it up one time and I played it for like 5 minutes and I was like, oh yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, it's like when I say I haven't touched it in the last 3 years despite owning it, it's not because I don't want to play it. It's just kind of one of those things that I've never like I just keep forgetting about it, I guess. Because it's not on my Steam library, because I got it through itch.io. I guess I just keep forgetting about it. Was that you, Bap, or was I thinking of someone else? I apologize if that was someone else. Ah. I hear very strange sounds coming from outside right now. It sounds like somebody's like listening to nursery rhymes right outside my window. Why would you? Why? Why is it always right outside my window? Oh, you know what it is? So in Germany, there's like this phenomenon of like Germans who walk around with a speaker, like a loud JBL speaker, and they play hardcore music. It is a phenomenon because I've seen it several times. I have seen it many times. It's just a very common thing that some Germans do, and I don't know why. Yeah, bro is playing like hard style right now. That's great. Totally not like really distracting and annoying. I've seen it too a lot. Yeah, right? It's a common thing for some reason. Like, for some reason, like, Germans specifically, I've never seen this so much in any other country. Like, especially in, like, the UK, I feel like it's very... I honestly feel like it's kind of part of the culture of the UK to like, mind your own business and don't, like, bother other people. I've literally never seen anyone, like, walk around with a boombox in the UK. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, I'm sure it does, especially in, like, bigger cities. But, like, the fact that it happens in Germany, like, in my, like, tiny-ass village, every, like, 2 weeks. Yeah, the British culture of minding your own business is, like, nice, but at the same time, I kind of wish that British people would be a bit more, like, open, I guess. Like, Germans tend to be more, like, friendly and, like, willing to help you, I guess. Like, if I would stand at, like, the bus station, for example, and look really confused and, like, keep looking around and checking the time and stuff, eventually a German would come up to me and be like, hey, dude, like, do you need help? I could show you, like, which bus to take and stuff. I feel like that wouldn't happen in the UK. They would just let you, like, be confused. Which is on one hand nice when you're like antisocial like me and you kind of want to like figure stuff out by yourself and stuff. But it does I do kind of feel in the UK then that I'm like a bit like too on my own in a way. Germans very much value silence at night. Well, it's like, from my observations, it's kind of a mixed thing. Because they do have, like, a lot, like, several laws related to silence, actually. Like, you're not supposed to be loud on Sundays, even. But I feel like you have two camps of people in Germany. One group is, like, they like, abide by those rules, like, extremely strictly. And the other camp, like, couldn't care less, you know? But, yeah, I'd say, like, most Germans are really, like, chill about people being loud as long as they stop at 10 PM and don't do it on Sundays. Just finished my work and finally can do nothing. Hell yeah. Enjoy your doing nothing. Seen you on YouTube before, but not on Twitch. Didn't know this was a thing. Yeah! I started well, I'm actually streaming both on YouTube and Twitch right now. I can see both chats though. So you can choose the platform of your choice. The whole Twitch thing has been going a lot better than I expected, to be honest. What was I gonna say? Asking you guys as if you're gonna, as if you know. I was gonna say, okay, it's nice to like kind of have an alternative to YouTube. I've always kind of talked about like, oh, I don't want to stream on Twitch because I like having everything in one place and stuff. But to be completely honest, YouTube's been getting very frustrating for me lately. Because they just like automatically demonetize all of my live streams. And that is like, it's not a bad thing in terms of like money, because like as long as people donate to me, it really doesn't matter if I'm monetized or not. In terms of like, you know, paying bills and whatever. But I feel like because my streams are demonetized, they don't like get recommended to anybody. So, you know, nobody except the handful of people who always tune in knows that I even stream. That's what I've kind of been enjoying about Twitch, is like every time I stream I get someone in the chat like, yo, I didn't know you stream, I just saw you in my recommended. And YouTube is like completely useless with helping me out with that. Do likes help? Probably. I don't really know though. Like, the thing is, I don't know like what to even do with this channel. Like, because it feels like there's some kind of flag on my entire channel that causes them to automatically consider it like not advertiser friendly. So it's like, okay, if they're not gonna, you know what's really stupid about it is if you consistently report your videos as like the correct like content. As in, I keep appealing the flags, and they keep getting reinstated. So it's like, they agree that my content is advertiser friendly, and apparently, if you do that enough, eventually the automatic system will be like, oh, okay, this guy is not a problem. We'll stop automatically flagging him. But I've done that for so many streams so far. Like, literally must have been like 30 streams or even more than that. And I'm still having the issue. So like, I feel like the only solution is just to like make a new channel, and it's like, I don't want to make another new channel and have to like start all over again. It's all really frustrating. But now that Twitch has gotten a lot more lax with allowing people to stream simultaneously on multiple platforms, it's kind of like I might as well just do both, right? Like if I don't have to choose anymore, I might as well just do both. Dude, it's like storming so hard right now. I hope the guy with the speaker got wet. The weather's been very strange today. It was raining super hard earlier, and then it stopped and got super sunny for like an hour, and now it's gone back to raining really hard. Oh, I don't know if I remember to close my bedroom window. Ooh. I sure hope I am not going to walk into a flood. What are you drawing? This is a commission for Chipstone, who's in chat right now, actually. I think. If you didn't know, I take commissions occasionally through Patreon. But these are the last 4 I'm doing for this month. Because I'm planning to take a break from art and stuff in April. But if you are interested in getting a commission from me in the future, you can follow my Patreon. We do a little bit of advertising, hehe. Teehee. Heehee teehee. Lol, even. Dude, the rain is so loud that it's kind of distracting me, so I'm sorry if I get a bit quiet sometimes. Oh, there's even lightning. Every time there's a storm, I still instinctively think to myself, oh no, I sure hope my power doesn't go out. Because that was a huge problem I had back at my mum's place in the UK. The power would go out constantly, dude. Not even when it was storming. Not even just when it was storming. Yeah, dude, Nobunoko is great. I gotta check if he's released anything else I could add to the playlist. Like, such a perfect vibe for my streams, honestly. But yeah, I have had issues with the power going out in my current place, but it hasn't happened for like... Not since before the pandemic, actually, now that I think about it. That was interesting. My... the neighbor who lives opposite me in us, we like worked together to like contact the landlord and stuff. Meanwhile, the other people who live in this apartment didn't do anything. For some reason, the other people in this apartment really like keep to themselves and have a very bad habit of not reporting stuff to the landlord if it breaks. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Fox. Really appreciate it. Your mirror tells you what to do. So true. So true. Factual, even. Speaking of power outages, recently I saw a post on Twitter, I think it was, where someone was like talking about how they kind of missed the times when there was a power outage, because it was like the one time their family would actually like sit together and play board games and stuff. It was kind of like a phone's bad kind of post, but I was like thinking about that, and my family never did that. We would like light candles and stuff, like so we can see, and but still just kind of like do our own thing. I freaking like played board games so rarely as a kid with my family. I think the hand is a bit too big, innit? Ah. Not even with your siblings? Yeah, my brother was the only one I would ever play board games with. But eventually, you know how, like, older brothers are, they don't want to hang out with their younger sibling anymore. That was, like, I was really annoying as a kid. I would always just, like, hang around in his room and, like, try to play with his PlayStation and stuff. So, I kind of don't blame him for not wanting to hang out with me. Yo, did somebody, raid me on Twitch? I didn't even get a notification for it. Thank you for the raid, Fedflux. I really appreciate that. Welcome in, everybody who came from there. Apologies for my lack of reaction to it. To be completely honest, I've never been raided on Twitch before, so I don't know. I don't know the raid etiquette. I think it's commonplace to post a shout-out link to the person who raids you, but I honestly don't know how to do it. Is it just exclamation point SO and then the name of the person? Help. I think so. Oh, actually, the person who raided was called Die Corgi King, actually. Wait, that's a different person. My apologies. It's just slash shoutout at. Okay, you need a bot for SO. Okay, I get it. Yeah, 2 raids in 1. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Okay, let me try this. Slash shoutout username. Can I just click on the person? I think so. The one for Fenflux. That's not working. Do I have to put the username in the brackets? I feel like an elderly person. Wait a sec. Like that? Does this work? There we go. Okay, I got it. Shout out at thy Corgi King. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. You have to wait 1 minute 46 seconds before giving another shout out. Wow. Can't believe that. I'm gonna write it in my chat and then paste it later when I remember. Okay, apologies for my my avatar breaking for a sec. I had to like lean over. I'm learning. You're 26, so you might as well be elderly. Don't say that. Please don't say that. No. Dude, every time, like, somebody rediscovers my channel or, like, this Twitch channel and stuff like that, they say something along the lines of, yo, Chipflake, I used to watch you in, like, middle school. And I'm like, okay. Frickin', cause I don't even believe that 26 is old, that's the thing, but it just feels like it when you're on the internet. And you've been doing this for, like, 7+ years. Yeah, so the thing is, I only just Oh my god. I just wanted to post the other shoutout and it says you have to wait 2 seconds before giving another shoutout. Okay, let me rewrite it. Slash shout out. So yeah, the thing is I only just started streaming on Twitch recently. Unless you count the one that I did like 5 years ago. Seen your vids, but you actually got on my radar from Furdu TV, and since you were one of the first followers on that. And I'm stream lead for Furdu. Oh, okay, that's very interesting. Took your raid Ginity. No. Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't streamed on Twitch since like 5 years. But since they I've been streaming on YouTube though for like 2 years now, I'd say, regularly. And I kind of always just stuck to YouTube because I'm old apparently, and I just like having everything in one place. That's literally kind of the main reason. But since Twitch recently lifted their restrictions on people, what's it called? Simultaneously streaming on different platforms. I was like, you know, I might as well. Try streaming on Twitch at the same time. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna actually take a little break from this one. And, work on this icon for Tyler. Which I'm really proud of this, facial expression, I guess. I've heard it being called, Simu stream, something like that, but I find that really hard to say, so I just call it multi-streaming. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Corgi King. Let me give you a follow. I definitely need to, like, discover more streamers in general. I think that's a big issue with streaming on YouTube, unfortunately. It's very hard to, like, network, I guess, with other streamers. Like, you can even raid people on YouTube if you didn't know. You can, it's called stream redirect. But obviously there's not such a huge, like, culture for it as on Twitch, I guess. Every time I finish streaming, I like, look on my subscriptions to see if anyone else is streaming that I can redirect to, but never is anybody, so I'm like, okay, never mind, I guess. Yeah. It's a really nice thing, though, because, I've always kind of seen streaming as, like, more competitive than making YouTube videos, you know, because, people can watch YouTube videos from multiple different channels. They just watch it, like, whenever they want, you know? It's not like you're taking that time away from a different channel. Versus on Twitch, you know, if two people are streaming at the same time, people have got to, like, choose one of them. For the most part, you know. But, that's why it's nice that this whole thing with, like, supporting each other, rating each other, shouting each other out, even, like, the ability to use other people's emotes in each other's streams is really cool. I was thinking about streaming, making music, but, like, that sounds like a lot of work. I mean, it's only as much work as you make it, I feel like. When I started streaming, I literally, like, I didn't have an overlay or anything, I literally just, like, streamed my screen. And I had a really basic PNG tuber. Because I knew that if I make it too complicated, I'm, like, not gonna be asked to set my stream up every time. So just making it as simple as, like, I press a button and I'm live. That really helped me to, like, get into it. Without feeling, I guess, overwhelmed with the not responsibility, but you know what I mean. I was gonna say something else, but now I forgot. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the thing is, you can always just, like, try it out, you know? You can try it if you feel like it. Oh yeah, I was gonna finish the sentence with, finish the thought with, so my stream started off, like, super basic, but now there's, like, a lot of stuff. It actually, like, takes me a little while to set up every time. But since I started out so simple in order to get into the groove of it, you know, now it's like, I don't mind spending that extra time to set it up. And now I've been able to stream every weekday for the past... How long has it been now? This is the 2nd week. So that's 11 days in total, because I started on March 1st. Yeah. I think the live 2D looks awesome. Thank you so much. I am definitely not working on remaking it or anything. Hehe. Waking up, seeing this channel in my notices so often is strange. Yeah, it's been an interesting experiment. I really wonder. I guess the one thing that I worry about is that it's, like, kind of annoying to keep getting notifications for it and, like, seeing all the VODs in your subscriptions feed and stuff. Ah. The avatar looks really cute. Thank you. I agree. I want something a little bit different, honestly. But it's gonna take me a while to do that, so you get to enjoy this current one for a bit longer. It would be really nice if I could complete my new model by the time I come back at the end of April, but I don't think I'm gonna have the time to do that, unfortunately. I know I could just, like, pay someone to do it, but, like, the thought of not doing everything myself? What the heck? I mean, I don't want to remake it because I think it looks bad. I want him to have a little bit of a different personality. That's all. Don't worry, I know it's, like, really annoying when somebody's really good at something and they're, like, complaining that they're really bad at it the whole time. I'm not doing that. Like, to be honest, I am really proud of this model. I mean, it's, like, the 3rd model I've ever made, so I feel like it's fair to be proud of it, you know? I just want something a bit different, because he's, like, representing me, and I'm, like, kind of, like, encompassing him as a character when I stream, so... I just want something that represents, so that, like, the person I want to be a bit more. Ah. Did I mention that, true story. True story. Oh, that's another thing that makes me, like, that kinda, like, steers me more towards Twitch, is, like... If I wanna have different models, you can set that up really easy. Where people can, like, for example, donate or spend channel points to change your avatar. That stuff's really cool. Can you stopping tracking, please? Thank you. Can you do that with YouTube? I mean, I didn't look into it super hard, but I did look into it a little bit, and it seemed like there wasn't really a way to do that. Greetings from Australia, yo. We were talking about Australia earlier. Because, I was like, fun fact, Australians say, how are you going? And I find that silly. Silly in an endearing way, of course. I guess I summoned you guys by saying that. That's really funny. Wait, what time is it in Australia, actually? $1 AM, really? That's... Okay, that's later than I thought, because I noticed that Aussie Kitten always streams around this time as well. So I thought it would be like evening time for you guys. Interesting. And let me just check the ref sheet for this character, because I don't know if I'm doing the... I don't know if it's... this character's supposed to have such big eyebrows. Does Australia have different time zones? Or is it the same time everywhere? The entire country? Oh, interesting. Interessant. Okay, this character doesn't have any eyebrows on the ref. So... I'm just gonna... make them a bit thinner, I think. Yeah. Wait, do the two time zones go in and out of daylight savings at different times? It's 1 AM for Korg and 11 PM for me? What? There's 3 times? Okay. I knew I was bad at geography, but okay. Wow, that is fascinating. Daylight savings always makes things hella complicated. Hello? Because I know some areas, like... We don't call it daylight savings in the UK or Germany, so it's really hard to remember the terminology. It's in summer you leave daylight savings time, right? Because there's no reason to save the daylight anymore. That's how I understand it. Feel free to correct me though. What a nice day to be on twitch.tv. Would be a shame if there was artists drawing things on this website. Yeah, he couldn't catch me ever drawing something. Like some pleb. Yeah, the EU is the EU has actually been discussing potentially getting rid of the daylight savings and just having like the same time all year. They've been discussing that for an extremely long time though. So it's one of those things. It's like, I don't know if this is even gonna happen in my lifetime, but cool. Glad somebody's talking about it, I guess. It's the other way around, really? So daylight savings is the one that's gonna start in April. Is that what you're saying? I know for some countries it already started. And in Germany it's on at the end of the month, I think. Let me check. Yeah. 31st. Daylight saving time starts. Okay, I thought it ends. Because you want to save the daylight in winter because there isn't much of it, right? Is that like such a stupid reasoning? Bro, I can't believe that. Sure hope I'm not playing an extremely violent gore fest in the background. That's funny. That's like me when I'm drawing adorable animal characters while listening to death metal in the background. We do enjoy a little bit of juxtaposition. Just a little bit though, you don't wanna go overboard. Makes no sense, you are correct. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the Zustimmen. What is that in English? Approval, I guess? Like, when somebody says something to like agree with you, what is that called? Thank you for the agreement. Confirmation, I guess? I mean, it's more so like, I mean, wait, I'm just gonna like look it up. Zustimmen. Agree, approve, consent, condescend? What? I feel like there's not a good... There's not a, like, perfect translation for that. Thank you for the concurrence. That's like unironically the best translation for what I mean. Why are my eyes closed so much? Unfortunately, I'm not at the point yet where I can draw with my eyes closed, I regret to inform. Me went cut. First stream I'm watching, nice art. Thank you very much. Nice e-art. Nice comment. Like, see, on Twitch, actually new people find my stream. What the heck? That's illegal. I'm supposed to only have the same handful of people watching me every time until they die. Oh yeah, definitely go to sleep, dude, if it's 1 AM for you. Thank you for the raid, though. I really appreciate it. Thank you for my second raid ever. Watching art stream while repairing chainsaws. That's the thing, though. Yeah, we do a little bit of my favorite thing ever, body doubling. Where I work on wholesome, fluffy animal commissions, whilst you guys repair chainsaws and play 18+ video games. Started on the YouTube streamers on the YouTube streams, but most of the streamers are on Twitch, so I jumped. That's fair. That's very fair. I really can't think of anyone who live streams on YouTube except for a friend of mine called Shiny Haunter SJ. Which is funny because he actually left Twitch because he wasn't getting any growth for literal years. But as soon as he switched to YouTube, suddenly his stream started growing. Which is interesting. Considering, my research. I guess it just depends on the kind of channel you are, I suppose. And I do definitely have the advantage of already having a YouTube channel and stuff. And for lack of less cringy word, connections. Not gonna lie, thought I was the only artist that used grungy brushes in my work. Considering how successful you've been, that actually gives me hope in what I could do. Oh heck yeah, dude. Honestly, I used to make really clean artwork as well, really clean line art and stuff. And I still do occasionally, but I just have way more fun taking a messy brush like this. This is literally just the default pencil in Clip Studio. And instead of making a whole new line art layer and stuff and trying to be really precise with it, I literally just tidy up the sketch I made. And it's honestly way more fun. Frickin' try to do clean line art is so weirdly stressful. I don't know. I feel like I can make better artwork if I'm allowed to be a lot more relaxed with it, I guess. Also, I love how I keep going like file save when I literally have a button for it up here. Okay, yeah. Cat sleeping. Generic Purple Protogen streams on YouTube. Honestly, I don't know who that is. Because YouTube never recommends live streams to me. That's a really annoying thing. Another annoying thing about YouTube. I feel like if you don't, unless you solely watch live streams on YouTube, they never recommend them to you. Or at least majority watch live streams. Very annoying. Less you think, the better it turns out. Yeah, I kind of agree with that too. Trust the process and have fun with it. I also commonly try to encourage people to not worry about art style in general too much. Because that's the thing, you don't have to only draw in one style. I don't know why so many people think that. Because you can see these drawings that I'm doing right now, they're very like sketchy and like they're kind of like in a halfway point of being messy and sketchy. And my YouTube videos have like a more clean line art style with a like a brush that has a little bit of texture on it. Sometimes I even make artwork that doesn't even have any lines on it. Maybe it's just like a commission culture kind of thing. Because people feel like if they're advertising that they draw in a certain way, then people commissioning them are gonna expect that. Which I guess makes sense. But you can also, like, offer different types of commissions, you know? Or even just straight up say, when you offer the commission, like, yo, so, I experiment a lot. Please keep that in mind if you want a commission from me. For example, oh, he's a Warhammer fan, he's gay and bad at video games. That's a great combination. Nah, I've never heard of him, honestly. Let me look him up. Generic purple. I like their username. That's funny. 7.9k subscribers. Interesting. Okay. Everyone feels that they have to set themselves apart from everyone else. Yeah, I guess so. Which is it's understandable, but at the same time, that's literally how you make an art style. By taking inspiration from lots of different people. It's unavoidable, actually, to not be 100% original. I feel like originality comes from taking inspiration from lots of different sources rather than just one or two, you know? No way an artist knows how to make art. Yeah, I'm a rare breed. I'm a rare breed of artist who also knows how to draw. There's not many of us out there, you know. Only like 3. Like, your VTuber model must have taken a lot of time to make. Oh heck, it did. It sure did. It sure did take a lot of work, and I definitely don't want to throw all of that work away just to make a new one. Teehee points fingers together. Take inspiration from this? That is very adorable. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll vacuum it into my brain and convert it into inspiration. To be honest, I don't see a lot of people yelling at each other about art style theft and stuff. I guess that kind of depends on the circles you involve with, I don't know. The one thing I do see a lot though is like whenever you post a character, there'll always be someone in the comments like, "This looks like this other character," which is like, it's one of those things that I feel like you can't get too mad about because people just kind of like naturally see similarities, but at the same time. When you spend really long designing a character, and especially when you make all of their design elements have like a purpose, you think really hard about it. You're really proud of it, and then someone's like, "Oh, yo, is that insert random bluey character here?" Been years since I last saw you. How has it been? Oh heck. Welcome back, I guess. I'd say it's been pretty good. I feel like 2023 was really good for me, and I'm pretty hyped for 2024. I talked about this a couple streams ago, that things are going like surprisingly well for me lately, to the point where I have this constant anxiety that something's gonna go wrong. Yes. Like, my brain can't just accept that, like, I'm at a point in my life where things are chill. You're a skunk, you must be Pepe Le Pew. I've actually surprisingly never got that. The thing is, most people can't tell that I'm a skunk, so that's probably why. Honestly, Socks doesn't get compared to that many, like, existing characters. I'm trying to think of an example, but I kind of can't think of any. He doesn't really get compared to anybody. It's mostly Chip that gets compared to, like, you know, Puppy Cat, Cake from Adventure Time. Should get out of bed, it's been an hour. Dude, it's rare for me to not spend at least an hour in bed after I wake up, not gonna lie. It just takes me that long to wake up, you know? To like properly wake up. Thought you were a dog. See, that's what I mean. I mean, I don't, it doesn't bother me too much if people think Socks is a skunk or a skunk. Is a skunk. Think he's a wolf or a fox or a dog or something like that, because that's kind of just what you gotta expect when you make a hybrid character. Like, if he was a pure skunk, he would have, like, the rounded ears and stuff. To the point where he would, like, be pretty recognizable as one. But because he has cat-like features, that kind of, like, makes it harder to tell. So I kind of just stopped expecting people to recognize my species. Trash mammal furries are the best. I completely agree. I frickin' love, like, possums and raccoons in particular. Clearly a protege. Finally, somebody recognizes me for what I truly am. Yeah, like raccoons, possums, skunks, even like rats. They're just like that perfect blend of cute and gremlin energy. Yo, is that a convexity reference? In chat right now? What the heck? From the start, I knew Socks was a skunk hybrid. Heck yeah. Finally. Nah, I'm sure some people get it. I feel like the tail makes it pretty clear. What you drawing? I am working on commissions. I have 4 of them to complete. And I'm planning to basically, honestly, just spend the entire day drawing them, working on these, so I can get them completed. And then I can focus on working on videos for the rest of the month. So true and real. Heck yeah. My soda is a raccoon that got roadkilled and is now particularly dead. Oh, partially dead. That's great. Like raccoon characters. Or like possum characters that have like a tire marks combined into their design. It's like kind of sad but really cool at the same time. Really it's really creative. You're a skunk fox, right? Does that make you a skox or a funk? I regret to inform you that I am a skunk cat. So, I choose not to think too hard about what the name of that species would be. Greetings from Australia, dude. We're getting so many Aussies in chat today. That's amazing. It all started with me dropping the fun fact that Australians say, "How are you going?" There is no good name for a skunk cat hybrid. We just gotta face that fact, guys. We just gotta face that fact. Austria, not Australia. Okay, I apologize. I misread it. I humbly, deeply apologize because I know how annoying it is when people mix those up. I genuinely just misread it though. Don't worry. I'm not one of those guys who thinks they're the same thing. Iceland, that's interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone from Iceland in here. Automod's getting angry with these portmanteaus. I just realized that too. They're like, yo. Yo, is that a slur? Let me block that. Honestly, like, every freaking name combination for a skunk cat you can think of sounds like a slur, so just don't even try. Yeah, that's what I mean. If you have to Google to make sure it's not a bad word, then it's just not possible. We're gonna have to give up. It's not possible. Population is smaller than a lot of cities. True. You know, that makes a lot of sense. Now that I think about it. Maybe you could combine skunk and feline. Maybe that wouldn't sound so awful. How do you say skunk in German? Okay, you're gonna love this. Skunk in German is Stinktier, which literally translates to stink animal. It is literally the best word in the entire language, not gonna lie. Ski line goes hard, I think. It does, but it sounds like you're gonna go to the Alps and have a very fun time. Yo, Ozzy, how's it going? There's an actual Australian, not an Austrian. I just found out from 2 other Australians who were in my chat earlier that it's like somewhere between 11 and 1 a.m. for you. Is that true? If so, go to sleep. Just kidding, I can't be the guy who tells people to go to sleep at 11 p.m. when I'm really out here watching regular show at 3 a.m. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Any plans of doing another Chips Cola stream? Chips Cola? What's that? Hee hee. So, I have made the decision to stop doing German streams. But I'm not abandoning my German channel. I'm planning to do more just like normal videos. And, I may or may not have been sitting on a video that's already recorded and mostly edited for the last, like, month. I'm doing a little bit of procrastination would be an understatement. Let's say I'm doing a medium amount of procrastination in putting that video out. But yeah, I do intend to, I do intend to get back to posting regularly on my German channel, and it's gonna be like normal videos. I just kind of prefer making the idea of making videos on that channel rather than doing live streams, honestly. I do intend to become active on there again sometime in the next couple of months, hopefully. Yeah. Nice art, bro. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I've noticed that I have quite a decent, like, Brazilian viewership as well, which is interesting. I've been using the Chips Cola channel as German practice. I see. That's cool. Yeah, that's another thing that's been causing me to do the medium-sized procrastination on that video. It's way too long. It is like 40 minutes long. So, to be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to manage to do English subtitles on the video. I might just do like the auto-translated subs and just like go through it really quick and check if anything is like incorrect. I prefer to write them out myself because obviously, as you can imagine, I know I'm the one who knows the most of what I was like intending to say, so I can translate it the best. But it took like I once live streamed me working on the English subtitles for my German channel. And you could see from that stream that it literally took me... How long was that stream? Let me check. Actually, it's gonna take me a while to pull it up. Anyway, I think it was like 3 hours. I spent like 3 hours on a 12-minute video, and I didn't even finish it on the stream. So yeah, I don't want to know how long it's gonna take to translate an entire 40-minute video. But I should probably think about that when I actually finish editing the video. It's just hard to find the time. Like I'm like trying to prepare for my break in April, so I'm like gotta try to focus on making videos right now, main channel videos. Plus, I counted like I'm working on like 5 different projects right now. Nice to finally find a calm drawing stream. Heck yeah. I was talking about that on stream yesterday about how it's very common to find live streams that are very like active and exciting and hyper, I guess. And as much as I would love to be that, I just physically can't. So, but there's definitely like still an audience for like chill streamers. Maybe I'm never gonna reach like 1,000 viewership or whatever. But I do not mind that at all. I really like this size of stream because I feel like I could actually like chat with people. If you don't mind me asking, what is your avatar? How dare you ask such a thing? Disgraceful. I am a skunk cat. Please do not attempt to make a name out of the combination of those. It does not work, as we have previously established. Exploding by artwork stream. Yeah, exactly. Hey guys, welcome to my epic drawing live stream. Today I'm drawing a guy getting chopped up with a chainsaw. Heck yeah. And then they sit there silently for 3 hours because drawing itself is very uninteresting process. Unexciting, I guess I would say. Yeah, I'm a Stinktier Arter. There we go. I have noticed though that even when streamers on Twitch have like 200 to 300 viewers, they still have a pretty chill chat that they're able to engage with. On the other hand, I've seen YouTube streams that have that many viewers, where the chat is just like an elevator. I don't know if that's like a moderation thing or what. I don't know. Me when I'm a cat and I'm sleeping on my tail. YouTube chats with 100 viewers is like Twitch chat with 1k viewers. That's kind of what I feel like as well. I mean, I kind of have a running gag on my YouTube streams that if you spam, I just permanently ban you with no mercy. Because there's such a huge problem with spamming in YouTube live streams compared to Twitch for some reason. To the point where you have to be ruthless because people do not listen. It's like people will spam and then you'll be like, okay, don't do that. I'm giving you a warning. You time them out, but as soon as the timeout runs out, they just go back to spamming. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, Twitch does have a slightly buffered chat as well. That's true. That might also be a reason. Yeah, it's probably that and a mix of. It's probably a mix of that and that there's more kids on YouTube. That's true. That would explain why they don't understand what a timeout is and just go back to spamming afterwards. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Tay. I really appreciate it. Apologies that it's not popping up. Once again, I do not know why that happens. It's wonderful and great. Anyway. What is the point of having a fluffy tail if you're not going to eep on it? That is so true, honestly, like... the truest thing I've ever read in my chat, to be honest. Another stream I watch does multi-streaming sometimes, and every other stream there's a good 10 minutes dedicated to yelling at YouTube chat for not listening to the rules. Really? That is very funny. Honestly, like, I've just been, like, so ruthless with banning, like, spammers and stuff, that I don't even get people like that in my YouTube chat anymore. My YouTube chat is so chill nowadays, it's great. We broke Chip again, I guess so, for some reason. It's wonderful and great, I love it. Bro has one job. Can't even do it. Also, hi Alexander, thank you so much for the super chat. Once again, huge apologies that it's not popping up. I don't know why. It, like, the thing is, it doesn't even show up on my list, so I can't, like, replay the alert for some reason. I don't know why, and I hate it, and I'm sorry. Anyway, I've been summoned. Is that an EP boy? It is. It is indeed. Look at him. He's doing, like, such a big EP. It's actually pretty impressive and inspiring. I did a little bit more of a, like, cartoony anatomy for him this time. I hope that's okay. I just thought that would fit a little bit better with the pose. But yeah, thank you for the support, dude. I really appreciate it. Actual hacking legend, by the way. Just in case you were unaware. Good, don't worry, nice. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Very chill vibe music, heck yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. I mean, chill slash not too distracting, I guess. I'm just working on commissions in this stream. This one was requested to be the character sleeping on his tail. Thankfully, drawing cats doing adorable things is my specialty. So cute that the character you're drawing is like laying on a beanbag, but it's the tail. Heck yeah. That was the prompt actually. I can read that out. Ah. Here, Alex sleeping on his big tail, sleeping on it like a beanbag, lamau. Oh, also I shouldn't forget to draw something in the bubble. I've gotta decide what he's dreaming about. I have a couple of ideas. I'm not 100% sure yet, so I'm gonna do that at the end. Gotta go to the dollar store after this to get snacks. Any snack suggestions? So, I don't actually, like, snack, to be honest. So I'm not the best person to ask about snack suggestions. Something crunchy. Let's say that. New stream idea: reading old webcomics and having a nostalgia trip. Oh heck, that's a good idea actually. So I can't really think of any webcomics I read as a kid though. If we want to talk about specifically nostalgia. Nostalgia. The only one that comes to mind is, like, once I read this Pokemon webcomic called Pokemon X, which was, like, a webcomic that a guy made based, like, using Pokemon sprites from like Pokemon Emerald, which I always found was really cool. Like, it genuinely looked really cool, some of the effects and stuff that the guy did. Not that I would read that on stream though, because there's a lot of like adult humor in it. And by a lot, I mean a lot. So yeah, I think that's off the table. I don't know if that comic even, like, holds up, because there's a lot of things that I can think of that I really liked as a kid that are actually, like, kind of terrible. Terrible as in just, like, haven't aged well, I guess, or, like, just weren't even good in the first place. But as a kid, you have very low expectations. What software are you using? This is Clip Studio Paint. Version 3. I'm sure you can tell by the fact that it looks exactly the same as the previous version. I don't remember that comic having any, like, specifically edgy humor. I just remember it having a lot of, like, adult humor that was just kind of cringe. Like, adult humor for the sake of having adult humor kind of thing. Not anything that's, like, actually funny, you know? There's a CSP version 3? What do you mean you can't tell? This program looks completely different to the previous versions. It almost looks like a different program. What do you mean? Bro, don't even get me started on the whole perpetual license thing. They had to make a flowchart to explain how to upgrade, and I still don't understand it. As far as I know, you have to you can't upgrade directly from version 1 to version 3 with a perpetual license. You have to do to version 2 first, and then to version 3. You can get a perpetual license for version 3, at least. So that's nice. But the way they've got about it is very confusing, I have to say. Ah. CSP2 was so awesome that there had to be a new one like a year later. But yeah, they just have so many great features to add to it. So many the features that are so great that I can't even remember what they are. Like they just had to be an entirely new version and not not just a normal update. How do I draw people? Yeah, look at references. I'm still learning to draw people myself. The thing is, when you say like, how do you draw X? It's like, there's not really like, I can't really like summarize that in a sentence, honestly. Unless I'm just gonna give you the generic answer of, look at references and study them. Thank you for another super chat, by the way, Alex. I really appreciate it. Once again, apologies that it's not popping up. Yeah, I think Chip is just really EP today. He hasn't been this reluctant to do his job in a long while. Usually it starts working again after like 5 minutes or so. Thank you for another super chat as well, Tay. Really appreciate it. New CSP feature. You can draw. Nah, they'll never add that. They'll never add the ability to draw in this drawing program. That is what I call wishful thinking. Ah. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Remember when you asked at the start what other artists do and some said nothing? Now you're having the urge of doing nothing. I'm not gonna lie. My dream is literally to like not do anything all day. I can't wait till I'm like 85, because that's probably what the retirement age is going to be by the time I get there. Can't wait till I'm like 85 and I'm like, finally I can retire. And then I chill for like 3 days and then I just go back to working because I'm so bored. That is kind of something I think about a lot though. Like, what would I do if I had the freedom to just do whatever I want and didn't have to earn money? Because obviously I have like quite a lot of freedom already as like doing this as a job. But I wonder a lot about what I would do if I literally had, like, no restrictions whatsoever. I could literally do anything without having to worry about earning enough money to pay bills and stuff. Like, I like to think I would still be drawing. Because, I mean, I started drawing when I was like 6, and I wasn't even thinking about jobs. Do you have any tips on drawing foxes? That's, funny you ask that, because we were talking about that on the last stream, I think. No, it was like, someone was like, do you have any tips on differentiating different species, like wolves and cats and stuff? And I've been, like, thinking about that ever since. The stuff I'm working on today is a pretty good example, actually. Like, so this is a cat. This is also a cat. This one is actually a fox. And my advice for differentiating different species is literally to just look at pictures of real life cats, real life foxes, real life wolves, and like really think about what's the difference between them. For example, foxes have really like triangular shaped ears. Even their muzzles are quite triangular shaped. They're really like thin at the nose end. Whereas a wolf tends to have like I used this as an example yesterday as well. Like wolf ears are usually more like round like that and like super fluffy on the inside. Whereas a cat ear is like really thin, you know. And also like pay attention to the direction that the ears face, for example. Ah. Foxes. Honestly, even though I've drawn many foxes, cats, and stuff in my life, I still always look up references when I have to draw one. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little break from this guy. And work on this one, actually. This one's for Tay-Fox, okay. You scrap the ref. I love how DeviantArt is spamming me with ads for AI right now. It's so good, so wonderful. What happened to DeviantArt? It's so sad. They want money? Yeah. I mean, I think they've kind of been, like, losing profits for a while now, right? So I guess it doesn't It's not that far-fetched to see them just kind of like throwing things at the wall and just trying everything, no matter how, like, despite the fact that most of their users are against it. Ah. Love seeing all of those different Twitch emotes, by the way, for different channels. Keep them coming. I hope YouTube implements that one day. I kinda don't think they will, though. Okay, how is this for hair? Yo, was that like that pig from Pokemon? That's great. Very adorable. Love to upload my own, but I'd have to actually stream in order to do it. The duality of man. I mean, you've probably thought about streaming, like, working on music and stuff, right? I'm guessing it's not really your thing? I don't like this. Be gone. Finally got to a stream for the first time ever. Heck yeah. Welcome in. Sorry that my my avatar just broke. Twitch chat's full of dogs right now, I approve. Who is this AI? I don't know, but he's like notoriously bad at drawing eyes and hands. Why has nobody told him? Yo, there's somehow creative emotes? Definitely not absorbing all of these emotes for ideas. Part of my art style, don't judge. It's like that picture of the wolf. Where the muzzle is like way too far to the left. It's just my art style. Me when I draw a child with 17 fingers. It's just my art style. Thank you for the super chat, Tay. I really appreciate it. Once again, sorry it's not popping up. Chip is really slacking today. What are your thoughts on using AI images as drawing references? Not to trace them, but just to get an idea of poses and stuff. Also, love the hair. Heck yeah. I have really, like, mixed feelings about, like, using AI for that kind of stuff. Because I think there's, like, definitely cases where you're not, like, like specifically harming anybody. Like I see a lot of people talk about like, oh, you know, I did a Dungeons and Dragons campaign and I just like generated something really quick just to like use it for that. In those cases, I feel like, you know, that person probably wouldn't have commissioned an artist anyway, so nobody's really losing anything from it. But obviously the overarching problem is if you use AI for anything, you're still like just supporting it in general. So even if you're using it for quote-unquote good purposes, you're still technically supporting the use of it for immoral purposes by like helping the system like trade itself in stupid terms. I'm not like that informed on it though, so I don't want to go around like spouting too many opinions. Me when I'm a fox and I'm winking at the viewer. Dang. Oh, that's a cute emote. Is that a lynx? That character looks like a lynx. Also, I forgot to read your answer, Jay. I've thought about it, but yeah, I think it's the time and energy involved that makes me hesitant. Understandable. I mean, is it that much energy to, just stream something that you were gonna do anyway? As in, like, you literally just stream your screen with no overlays or anything. I mean, it is still, like, mental effort. I can agree with that. I've definitely, I definitely feel that. I really don't understand people who are able to stream for like 8 hours a day. Even if I'm just doing stuff that I would have done anyway, even if I'm like not even talking that much, it's still very exhausting. I think they're a Khajiit. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Khajiit are very wonderful. Me when I am being a Volps and I close one of my eyes using my eyelid towards the person looking at the art. Dude, just like me for real, honestly. How are you doing? I am doing okay. I'm doing pretty good, actually. I feel like today I'm doing a good job of concentrating on both interacting with chat and doing the artwork. Sometimes when I do these kind of art streams, I notice that I'm either doing one or the other more than the other. Like, I'll be paying too much attention to chat to the point where I'm not paying attention to the drawing and it like turns out stupid. Or I'll just be like sitting in silence and drawing, and I'm like, why am I even streaming? Hey, maybe this is the result of me streaming every weekday for this month. Maybe it's actually working, that I'm kind of getting used to it now. Opinion on really fast games? Do you have an example? Guess like with my full-time job and anytime I actually have energy to do something and stream, will cause me to stream at like 1 AM or something. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. Love your VTuber and what I assume is a cat in the bottom left corner. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's Chip. He's been bad today. He's supposed to read out the donations, but he's too lazy to do it today, I guess. Forgot your stream, nice to catch you live. Heck yeah, welcome in. Ultra Kill? I've never played it. I kind of like heard about it for the first time like a few streams ago. It was the one I was doing a stream where I make an OC based on chat suggestions. And we made a character who was a game developer. And I wanted to like show that the character was interested in indie games, so I asked for a couple of suggestions. I made a pin out of it, out of the suggestion that got the most votes. And a lot of people suggested Ultra Kill, and I was like, what the heck is an Ultra Kill? But I've actually... That's when I realized I've actually drawn an Ultra Kill character on a live stream before. Somebody requested it, and I didn't know at the time like what game that character was from. I discover a lot of things through request streams. I discovered Rain World through a request stream. Through multiple request streams, because the Rain World characters get recommended to me like constantly. Genuinely considering watching on YouTube and Twitch so I don't miss any messages. I mean, technically, you can watch on Twitch, with chat-only mode. Or like on YouTube with the chat popped out. I would like to put a combined chat on screen so everyone can read it, but I'm not allowed to do that actually. According to the Twitch rules. Ah. How did that stream turn out anyways? It was pretty good. It was a lot of fun. But it honestly turned out way longer than I expected. So I was kind of exhausted afterwards. And I apologize in advance, but I don't like how the final art came out. I feel like that was one of those instances where I was struggling to concentrate on both the art and chat. So it didn't turn out like as good as I hoped. But oh well, I'm definitely gonna do that style of stream again. Next time with better, like, preparation. I mean, I guess that was kind of just a test anyway. I was kind of thinking of, like, making it so, like, donations get, like, priority for what to include in the polls and stuff like that. You know. You're not even meant to mention that you're multitasking. Multicasting. No, I'm pretty sure you're allowed to state that. They even have an option to label your stream as a simulcast. I think that's how they call it. What they call it. I think maybe that was part of the old rules because they've gotten more lax about it since last October. Ow. Check out Nick Giovanni. He is the voice actor of one of the bosses. Also, Dumpster Man. He is probably the most popular Ultra Kill content creator. Interesting. Not gonna lie, I don't even like know what that game is about. Like what kind of game it is, what you even do in that game. Are you saying that the voice actor is like a content creator themselves? Ah. Yeah, according to the new rules, you can do whatever you want with multi-streaming. As long as you don't have like chat on screen or like prioritize other platforms, as in like you just ignore your Twitch chat. And other than that, you can do pretty much anything you want as long as it doesn't specifically say in your contract that you're not allowed to. And I don't have a contract because I'm not even an affiliate on Twitch yet. It's an ultra-violent retro FPS. It's an interesting description of a video game. Why can't you have chat on screen? I think Twitch is like concerned with I don't know actually. Maybe it's like maybe they don't want the other platforms to seem more interesting than Twitch, so people leave. Something like that. Another streamer I watch practically ignores YouTube chat. Oh, that sucks. Maybe it's because their YouTube chat spams them too much. But the Twitch streamer can ignore YouTube chat as much as they want. Yeah, basically, YouTube doesn't care. I mean, I feel like I can constantly complain about this, but I feel like YouTube doesn't care enough about, like, streaming in general. Unless it's, like, vertical streaming in competition with Twitch. Twitch, I mean TikTok. Yeah, I'm definitely hyped to get emotes on Twitch, though. Thing is, I kinda wanna, like, go straight to partner on Twitch, if that's possible. Imagine being a content creator though. Cringe. Stop broadcasting to TV instead. That is such a good idea. I'm just gonna like make my own TV channel. Because people are like regularly watching TV nowadays. Now it's the perfect time to start getting into TV. Chip TV, yeah, it like even has a nice ring to it. Don't know like what number I would be though. Number 3 is my favorite number. But I think that's taken already. Honestly, like, German TV has some really obscure channels. So I wonder... I wonder, like, actually how expensive and difficult it is to get a channel on TV. There's like Let's Play TV channels if you scroll far enough. It can't be that hard to do, right? I mean, it would be like completely pointless from like a monetary standpoint, but just for the thrill of like being able to say, "Ma, I'm on TV," and mean it. Bro, my grandparents would unironically be so impressed if I would have a TV channel. Even if that TV channel would like get significantly less views than my YouTube channel. Because they don't really like comprehend the concept of having subscribers and viewers and stuff. Remember finding a Minecraft survival TV channel. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what the one I found was. I think the guy was like, let's playing Assassin's Creed or something. It was so weird. Because it was like a live stream, but there was no chat because it's a TV show. Just so surreal to turn your TV on and there's like a dude in the top right corner just playing a video game. Not gonna lie, I would have unironically loved stuff like that as a kid though. Cause you know, the family PC was in my mom's room. So if I woke up early on a Saturday morning, I couldn't use the PC, so I would like turn on the TV and watch stuff that I wasn't supposed to be watching. Now we did a radio show, dude. Yeah, a radio show about drawing. A radio show where I just describe what I'm drawing instead of like you being able to see it. Now that's an idea. I would just be like, so now I am cleaning up that eyelid Yes, it's looking wonderful. I really wish you guys could see it right now, but, you know, that's not the spirit of this show. Chip FM. I think Chip FM would be like the same, like, 12 songs I've commissioned just over and over again. This face was made for radio. True. Imagine, like, making an OC with chat, audio only stream. Like, okay, so chat voted that I should make the character purple. Oh yeah, this looks great. Just imagine it in your brain. It's a purple fox. Just like you voted for. Why do I... Okay, this is very annoying. I love working on an iPad and everything, but it's so often registers my hand leaning on the screen as me drawing. So sometimes I'll be working for like 3 hours and then I'll zoom out and then there's just a big like line across my screen and I have to like go in and erase it because I did it so long ago that I can't undo it anymore. Okay, let me just check if I forgot anything about this character. In terms of line art, not really. I think this character's pretty much ready for... actually, I would like tidy up the lines a little bit more. We do our favorite activity of adding in ambient occlusion. Yeah, I know I sound really smart when I say that. I'm an ambient occlusion stan, honestly. Like, it just really, like, ties the line art together. It's such a, like, simple thing you can add to just add, like, way more depth. It's really nice. Highly recommend. Radio listeners would have to dial a toll-free number and press a number corresponding with the poll options. Dude. Okay, I'm going to take a little break from this one. Yeah, let's work on this one a bit more. I get the ref up. DS drawing stream. Okay, unironically, that is actually a really cool idea. If I could find a way to stream directly from my DS, I would unironically do that, because that's actually a cool idea. Imagine, like... Imagine Twitch having a PictoChat category. Already looking real good. Thanks so much, I really appreciate it. SJ captures a DS screen. I think so. I just don't... Yeah, he just has like a capture card, right? I don't know, but the idea of like sending my DS off to get a capture card installed in it sounds kind of scary. It's also kind of expensive, I think, right? I've heard that there are ways you can do it with a modded DS, but I don't know if they're stable at all, honestly. Because I've like briefly looked into this before because I'd really like to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke, but I'd really like best case scenario if possible. I'd love to do that on like official hardware, original hardware, like actually have the DS in my hand while I'm streaming it, rather than playing it on an emulator. This character doesn't have any eyebrows on the ref either. I'm just gonna make a really thin ones. Probably the longest non-Autothon stream I've seen so far. Oh, the frickin' making an OC one went on way longer. I think that was like 4 hours in total. I cried. I was sobbing. On the floor. I was intending to do a shorter stream today, honestly, but I'm honestly gonna be just spend the entire day drawing these commissions anyway. So I was like, yeah, well, might as well just keep going. Considering I'm doing a pretty good job of paying attention. For once. Imagine actually reading your chat. Wasn't awake for that one, unfortunately, even though I was looking forward to it. Aw. That's okay, I'm definitely gonna do another one sometime. And that one was good as like a test. I have a lot of ideas for how I can improve the improve the format, I guess. And some more like interesting questions I can ask, I guess. Really need a piece from you? Oh heck. I did just close commissions, I'm sorry. But I appreciate the interest very much. Can we get an counter? No, because it would like overflow so much that it would explode. And then my channel would explode as well. And everybody would die. Twitch Flake real? Yeah. As of March no, not 2nd, March 4th. Unless you count the 1 or 2 times I streamed like 5 years ago. It was very funny booting up my old Twitch account and seeing last stream 5 years ago. Can I please put you in a school newsprint article? I'm gonna introduce furries to my school. I guess? Sure. I didn't even consider myself a furry while I was in school, so I never really experienced the general consensus on them within schools. No computational variable size could contain the number of ums. Exactly. Yeah, the ACK counter would be even worse. I think we might like destroy the entire Twitch and YouTube servers by doing that. Stanley MOV viewers also watch this. That's the only reason I clicked here. I don't know who that is. But I'm always open to new streamer recommendations. I just feel like there's so many streamers. It's kind of hard to keep up with people. I remember when there's like a you know me like when you like when. When when so you know VFur, right? It's like this big Twitch streamer group. Created by Whiskey Dingo, I think. A couple months ago, they put out a form, like, asking for people to apply, because they were gonna add some more people to the team. And a couple days or a week or so later, Whiskey posts on Twitter that they got, like, 2,000 applications. And I was just kind of like, dude, are there really that many frickin' furry Twitch streamers? I was actually mind blown. Because I genuinely didn't know there were that many. And that's like only the people who applied for that group, of course. Yo! Of course the 12-cent one goes through. Chip is like, yo, 12 cents. Thanks for the super chat, Cross Mustro. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Yeah. Chip is like, $50 I sleep, 12 cents real shit. So true. I gotta make a version of him with like red eyes. Yo, it would be really funny if every time I got like a big donation, Chip's eyes would be red and like glowing. No, don't apologize, Crows. It was really funny. And I still appreciate it, even if it wasn't that much, even if it's not that much in dollars. Like, please don't apologize for that. I really like that glowing eyes idea. I don't know how I would do that though, because the chip waking up thing is just activated by sound. I don't know if there's a way to... I mean, I'm sure there's like plugins and stuff where you can like specifically attach it to your alerts. Glass shattering sound effects, extreme close-up. Yeah, that would be like actually really funny, unironically. Also, I saw somebody talking about that earlier. I do have a TikTok, although all I do on there is post like shorts based on my my videos every now and then when I remember to. I don't know if I will ever make like unique content for TikTok because anything I could do for that platform I could just turn into a YouTube video and like actually make money off it. You know what I mean? Not really worth it. But yeah, if you're wondering, the TikTok account called chipflake.com is not a... what is it called? Not a fake profile, it's actually me. He posts on every platform except TikTok. How come, if you don't mind me asking? Because for me it was kind of like, yo, I have all of these like YouTube shorts that I uploaded just to kind of like test out the shorts thing. Didn't really like do anything cool, so I kind of stopped. But I like might as well just put them on TikTok, you know? So that was kind of my thinking behind it. Also hasn't really done like much for me, I guess. I guess it's just kind of like more people know of me now, I guess. Maybe. Please don't become a TikToker. Do not worry. I actually had a conversation about that with Convexity a little while ago. But like short form content and like specifically like vertical videos is just not for me. I really struggle to work with that format. And just TikTok in general, honestly, you like post something and it like does well and you're like, okay, cool, you post another thing that you also like put a lot of work into and stuff and it just gets like no views. Like, I feel really bad for people who like are TikTokers because I can imagine that they get like ridiculous burnout because of that. Because at least on YouTube, you have, if you're like an already established creator, you post a video, even if it's like not that popular with like general audiences, you still have that like base audience of your subscribers and stuff who are like, oh cool, new video. They support you and stuff because they just like you as a person, you know, and they like your content. But on TikTok, it's like, you post the exact same style of content, still a really good video and stuff, and it just doesn't like show up to anybody because the first like handful of people that the algorithm showed it to didn't like it. So I can really imagine that a lot of TikTok creators face burnout because of that. Couldn't be bothered making an account and everything, that's fair. I do kind of, I feel like it is worth it to just stick them on there anyway, like, because you might as well, kind of thing. Because you, like, already have the videos made, right? But, I fully understand that, like, I can't find the, like, mental energy to just sit down and make an account and, like, figure out how all this stuff works. It's kind of why I keep procrastinating on finishing uploading all of those videos that I do have, that I could upload, that I might as well upload. I never get around to it. I'm sure if I made, like, exclusive vertical chip like videos for TikTok, I'm sure they would do well. But I cannot. I don't find that format creatively fulfilling. Most of the content is time sensitive. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't consider that. I had not considered that. My favorite way of consuming TikTok is just waiting for my partner to find funny videos and showing them to me. That way I don't have to sift through all of the terrible videos. Hope drawing is going well. It is. I'm proud of myself for doing a good job of multitasking today. Quite often I'll do a stream like this where I'm working on commissions or just art in general. And after like an hour, I look at the drawing and I'm like, this is not turning out how I wanted it to. And then I like have to stop stream and work on it by myself. Why don't you have channel subs on Twitch? Because I actually only just started streaming on Twitch. So I'm not even an affiliate yet. I decided to do a little challenge this month. To try streaming 5 times a week. And I thought now would be a really good time to try streaming on Twitch as well. Honestly, I'm just kind of like envious, I guess, of people who have the ability to stream for like the entire day and they don't like need a nap afterwards. So I was like, okay, what if I just try streaming more regularly? Maybe I'll get used to it, maybe I won't. Either way, it'll be an interesting experiment and also a way to test out streaming on Twitch, because until now I've been primarily a YouTube streamer. Your partner has the largest best list of funny TikTok videos. That is, like, actually true, though. They, like, single out the actually funny videos for me. And all of our friends to enjoy. That's the thing, if you don't like TikTok, but you want to still see the funny memes and videos, just get a friend who sends you their likes. That way you have the best of both worlds. Oh hey look, we summoned a jackrabbit by drawing a jackrabbit. Is a jackrabbit and a jackalope the same thing? I just realized. I don't think they are, actually. My apologies. Could sit down for an afternoon watching this, like, just an afternoon. Which is better, YouTube live streams or Twitch? To be honest, I don't know yet. I feel like they both have their strengths and weaknesses. Also, I know I'm going over the same lines over and over, but I feel like they're a bit too thick still. Like, they're nice and clean, but they're too thick. It's been fun watching you daily? Nice. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. I've kind of worried that it's, like, spammy. Like, I hope people aren't getting annoyed at seeing me pop up in their notifications constantly and spamming their sub box with VODs. Yeah. What are the strengths and weaknesses of YouTube and Twitch? Kind of a long list, I'd say. I do like the community feeling on Twitch. Because I feel like streaming in general is a little bit more like competitive than just being a YouTuber, because people can watch your YouTube videos whenever they want, right? But if two people are streaming at the same time, then you're kind of like fighting for the viewers, you know? Most people aren't the kind of person who can watch like 3 streams at the same time. But the nice thing about Twitch, I feel like there's like this raiding culture where when you finish streaming, you guide your viewers to a different stream. You can also like use emotes from other people in each other's streams and stuff. It just feels a lot more like it helps it feel less competitive and more like streamers can like help each other out and stuff, which is nice. Feels easier to join communities on Twitch. Yeah, I'd say so. I just like YouTube because it's all like in one place, you know? It's kind of like my main reason for sticking with it, to be honest. But it's been getting quite frustrating for me lately. Because I feel like they have issues with like the notifications not going out to people. I get so many people in my comments being like, "Oh, what? You were streaming? Why didn't anyone tell me?" I'm not gonna lie, like, if Twitch, like, makes me a partner and tells me that I'm not allowed to, simultaneously stream anymore, I might just ditch YouTube, to be honest. I think I should be able to keep both even if I do become a Twitch partner, but yeah. Those are some weird looking beans. Yeah, as far as I know, I'm pretty sure even Twitch partners are allowed to simul stream. I hate that word. There's only like really specific cases where it says that you're not allowed to. I'm unhappy with these beans. Maybe I should just do like simple ones though, instead of like going crazy. I sure do love perspective. It's so good, it's so fun. It's definitely not really difficult for me. Has been almost frickin' 3 hours though. I thought I was only gonna do 2-hour stream today. What the heck? Alrighty. I think I may do a little bit of a end stream. That's the thing, there's like not that many people streaming right now. Oh hey, that guy people were talking about earlier is streaming. The Stanley guy. The one who has 400 viewers, but I've never heard of him. How does that work? I think I'm gonna raid this cool small fursuit maker streamer who makes interesting streams. Let's do it. Now I gotta figure out how to do it again though, because I'm a Twitch grandpa, I guess. Pretty sure I just go to this, and then I go to this, and then I go to this. Let's do it. And as for YouTube, I don't think anybody else is streaming right now. Nobody streams on YouTube. I would love to utilize the frickin' Wait, you know who's streaming? Viplex is streaming. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out real quick. Where would that even be? Tags? No. Fundraiser? No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I'm sorry. I'll figure it out next time. Thank you very much for watching. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Don't forget that